I definitely intended on getting on earlier today, but it just didn't happen. We were out running errands, and then she didn't take a nap, and then she was getting really cranky, and then she wanted to fall asleep at like 6 o'clock, and I was like, can't fall asleep now. So I held her off for as long as I could. I just put her in bed about maybe 10 minutes ago or so. And I'm here. So let's see. The first person here is SJ. What does G not like about me? I didn't mean to delete that. I didn't mean to delete it. I don't know what you mean. Like, what do you mean? What does he not like about you? Like, yeah, can you rephrase that? Because I'm not sure what you mean. Like, what qualities does he not like about you? I don't really know how to answer that. Mini me, what stops the Aries from opening up to me emotionally? He's got a couple of things. First of all, he feels like the timing isn't right. He doesn't feel the need or the desire to open up about his emotions. He doesn't feel like the timing is right. He doesn't feel like there's anything that he needs to discuss. He's happy with wherever he is emotionally. He's satisfied with it. And he doesn't feel like he has anything to talk about emotionally. Best way, does Gary have feelings for me romantically? Yeah, I think he does. It may be slow and steady wins the race, though, with this guy. But yeah, I do think he has feelings. Destiny General. Okay, you got a new journey on the horizon, and you got choices coming in around the new journey. Anxiety is moving into the past. The hard work that you put into schoolwork or business things should come back to you. And you might be making a decision for your life to move forward quickly or to make decisions that actually work out for you for your best interest. It also looks like you're laying down the law, setting up boundaries. You have some money coming in. You're no longer holding yourself back, and you're moving on to greener pastures. Love Tulip. Love. Well, the love cup is full, but you may be making a decision to move on to greener pastures and start a new journey because you could feel like a certain situation or current situation is stuck. And if the current person is not starting to put in a little bit more effort and you feel like, hey, I'm waiting around here for my ship to come in, you may move on to something else. Growth, change, transformation comes in and around your love life, and a water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Karina, General. No, I didn't mean to hide SJ. I hit it by accident. General, an old wound is starting to heal and move into the past. The hard work that you put into something, school, business, or work related, that hard work comes back to you. You may hear back from something or someone you've been hoping to hear from. You could have a new business opportunity on the horizon, and you may be moving forward towards greener pastures. You got some good luck coming in. A wish comes true, and you're no longer feeling burdened by the weight of the world. Tiffany, vibes between me and Ryan. Pretty good. Loving and strong. Got potential here. Neither one of you is holding yourselves back, and there is growth, change, and transformation coming in. Celestial, am I going to pass my unemployment background check? Am I going to pass my employment background check? I think you will, yeah. Yep. I mean, I can't really answer like what somebody doesn't like about you as a person, because when you know somebody well, like there are a lot of things that you're not going to like about somebody. You know what I'm saying? And what purpose does it serve you to know that anyway? You can't change it. But like, you may have qualities that like are annoying like everybody else does. Like, I don't know, you talk with your mouth full, or you clack your gum, whatever it is. That that may get on their nerves. But if they like, it depends how well you know this person. If you're like in somebody's life, like you're going to get on each other's nerves. There's going to be qualities that you don't like. Like, I don't like liars. I know I have a number of liars around me that they just fucking lie, and they'll stick to it. Like, that's a quality that I don't like. There's nothing I can do to change that about them. I just know it about them, and I'm just like, okay, this person's a liar. That's okay. It is what it is. But I don't know how well you know this person. Like what exactly? Like, what are you looking for? Like in other words, if you have an annoying habit of, I don't know, slurping your coffee, like what purpose does it serve you to know that they don't like that? You know what I'm getting at? Like, it's hard to answer what qualities somebody doesn't like about me, because we all have qualities that get on each other's nerves, but it doesn't mean that you're not going to have that person in your life. I mean, I used to work with these women. I mean, we worked together for like 100 years, and we all really liked each other, but we really got on each other's nerves. There were qualities about all of us that we couldn't stand about each other, and we know that. But that's how it is when someone's in your life. You're not going to get along with everybody. You know, like, people are annoying. Everybody has annoying habits. Aqua, the next 2 days. Aqua for the next 2 days. Okay, you've got growth, change, transformation coming into your life, and you're no longer feeling so stuck. Looks like you have a wish, put it out into the universe. Maybe taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Could have a Libra that comes in that may be of significance. Maybe feeling better compensated or better respected at work, school, business, whatever you do all day. A disagreement or an argument may resolve itself and move into the past. Yeah, because like, you can't, like, even the people that you love get it, you know, like, there are things that we don't like. Like, I'll tell you one thing that I cannot fucking stand about my brother. I cannot fucking stand this. It drives me ape. It drives me, I could pull my hair out. Where I'll be sitting there talking to him, and he's not listening to anything that I'm saying. Or you have a conversation with him in it. What do you want for dinner? Let's have pizza. Do you want mushrooms on it? Do you want pepperoni on it? And then he'll be like, and he's sitting right there. What are we having for dinner? And you just want to pop him one. You just want to knock him out. I hate that. It drives me nuts. Like, hello, focus. Come back to earth. Drives me nuts. Anyhow. I think I am up to Karina for what are Jada Scorpio's next actions towards me. Well, this person seems to be holding themselves back, and you may be getting frustrated from that about them. You may make a decision to walk away from the situation because you feel like it's either weak or not going anywhere. You'll hear from them. You'll get communication, but you may be getting very frustrated with them if they don't step up the game. Sepia General. You may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan that could make you feel a whole lot of relief. It also looks like you've got the Six of Wands would be like feeling successful around something, and maybe successful around financials. It also looks like you have a new venture on the horizon. You're no longer burdened by the weight of the world. Somebody from your past could return, Six of Cups person. Romance could heat up. A Virgo comes in. The love cup is full. And you may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, or it even could be on the job training. Sepia Love. Perseverance pays off around love. Got a Capricorn around. Life is coming back into balance. No longer feeling stuck. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. The hard work you put into love will come back to you. You're headed towards the 10 cups being full. You may have some options, though. You have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Success coming in around love. A Leo comes in. And you're not looking back on the past fondly. I think that you're looking forward towards the future. You got choices. Romance heats up, and you are prepared for it. Sepia, me and William, why isn't he speaking to me? Okay, let's see. He feels stuck. He's feeling stuck and a little bit out of balance. He also may be feeling like you lost interest in him. I don't think he's lost interest in you. I think he feels like you've lost interest in him, and that he feels as if it's not going anywhere, or it's not going to go anywhere. He's not getting a new beginning. The world is against it, and everything is upside down. I think he may be feeling like, I don't know, maybe you're not into him, or you're kind of irritated with him or something, and he's got distance. I think that he may be looking for things to move forward, and he may feel that you don't want him to want things to move forward. And that could be why he's not speaking to you. SJ, man, no G's next actions towards me, no contact. He's pretty stuck, this guy. And you might be feeling kind of burdened by this situation. You'll get contact from him at some point. He'll reach out to you, maybe sometime in the month of October. Sepia, me and Jonathan, he still doesn't acknowledge me. It's still showing that communication is going to come in. Passion could pick up, and he may make you an offer at some point that would be hard to turn down. And things could move forward pretty quickly with the Chariot. Your perseverance should pay off. The hard work that you put in should come back to you. Let's see what happens with him. He's another one that's very frustrating. Sepia, what's next with me and William? Oh, hi, JA Adventures. Thanks for stopping in. You should hear from him. There's communication coming in with divine timing, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders. The hard work you put in comes back to you. You got a wish around the situation, and things should move forward. So I think he's going to reach out to you anyway, even though I think that he's maybe feeling, I don't know, maybe he doesn't want to put you in an awkward position, or he feels like he wants things to move forward with you, but he doesn't think that you want things to move forward with him. The silence should end, though. You should hear from him. Aqua, is Brenda someone that I can trust? Are they genuine? Okay, let's see. Yeah, this person's pretty genuine, yeah. Maria, should I let my cousin live with mom or with me for 2 months? Should I let my cousin live with mom? Or me? I think you. Yeah, it looks like the two of you have a new beginning. I would say let this person live with you. Sepia, me and Ramel, no word from him either. Oh my God, these guys are exhausted. Well, I mean, you've got a wish here around this situation, and you may be pulling your energy back. He may show up at some point, and you may be finished with it. It looks like at some point he reaches out to you with a love offer. Got a wish around this situation, but at that point you may have chosen to move forward with a Capricorn or a Virgo, and you got good luck around you, and I don't think you're sitting around waiting for him. I don't think that you're going to feel the same way about him when he does show up. And he will. He'll show up at some point. Four elements, general. Well, you have some financial stability coming in. Money comes in feeling more balanced, more financially stable, and you got the love cup full. If you're not with anyone right now, you got a Virgo coming in. The world is at your feet. You also have a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Look out for a little argument or dispute with somebody close to you. Looks like you do have some good luck coming in, though. Communication comes in from someone that you've been hoping to hear from, or something you've been hoping to hear back from, and happiness comes out around your life. Malika, love. A disappointment moves into the past. Cause for celebration comes in when you're no longer holding yourself back. In come some choices. And Aquarius enters. Sagittarius enters. Taurus enters. Got a committed relationship on the horizon if you're not in one now. It could be a new journey that you're about to start that's quite passionate. Lay down the law, set up boundaries, and don't let anybody bullshit you. Your love life is changing for the better. Quickly. TD, general in October, good and bad. Could have a Sagittarius that comes in or is around that might be of significance. Your intuition is heightened. An old wound starts to heal and move into the past, and generally speaking, it's a good month. The sun comes out. Cause for celebration comes in. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities pretty quickly, and perseverance pays off. Also looks like you might hear from someone you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. You could be feeling either betrayed or Betrayed or hurt by a family member or a close friend. And there's a little sharp energy around that person. They could be an Aries. We got an Aries here that it could be. If it's not the Aries, an Aries could come in. Or it could possibly be another air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Looks like the love cup is full. Love looks good. That betrayal or wound or upsetment is not a love thing. I think it's a friend or a family member. And maybe taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You have some money coming in. Overall, it's a good month. Shopaholic, will my ex and I make up and become friends again? Well, in time, you could. It's not happening anytime soon, but in time, you could, yeah. TD ex-husband's intentions towards me. He may be looking for the two of you to reconnect on some level, because he's got passion, divine timing. He's got the Two of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, romance, and a wish. He may be hoping that things get back on good terms in some way. I'm not saying that he thinks that you guys are going to get back together, although with the Two of Cups, he might think that. Or he may think at some point. I think he's trying to get back into good graces on some level. The Two of Cups. I think that ship sailed, but he may be trying for it. Deb, General. If you have a wish, put it out into the universe. Got some nice money coming in. Lay down the law, set up boundaries, don't stand for any bullshit. You get an Aries coming in. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. Romance could be heating up sometime in the month of October. If you're not with anyone right now, water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer comes in, and things could change for you for the better quickly. Being guided by the divine. October should be a good month overall. You've got rest, relaxation, and self-care, and possibly even a little bit of travel. Deb, general love. Now, you are no longer waiting around for your ship to come in. You are making things happen. If you don't have anything going on right now, out of the clear blue sky, your life moves forward. It looks like, could be with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. The love cup is full, but you also have a Virgo here. The hard work that you put into love will come back to you. Happiness comes out over your love life. Growth, change, and transformation comes in, possibly a Scorpio. Feeling prepared to move on to greener pastures. I don't think that you're going to settle for less than you deserve, and I don't think you're waiting around. So I think that you're making things happen in the month of October. New me. My baby daddy's current energy for me, he's ignoring me. Undecided. The energy is a little scattered, undecided, and argumentative. I don't know what's gone on between the two of you recently, but it's slow and steady wins the race to get this situation moving forward or back to normal or however it was. Yeah, I don't know. He's a little bit stuck. And he may even be a little angry about something. Sunflower, what's KY the Leo's intentions with and towards me? Okay, intentions would be, I would say that things, their intentions are for things to move forward, but they seem to can't get out of their own way. You might have to have some patience with them. I would say, yeah, they're kind of slow, kind of stagnant. They suffer from a little bit of anxiety, and things look like they kind of hit a brick wall. But their intentions are for the relationship to strengthen and move forward. Maybe you just got to give them a little bit of time. Yeah, have a little patience with them and let's see what happens. Or you could put a little bit more effort in instead of waiting on them. Sunflower, general reading. Okay, you've got lay down the law, set up boundaries, cut through any bullshit that's happening. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you've got success coming in. You've got the Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. You've got a soulmate connection entering. It could be with a Taurus. It could also be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and maybe an Aries. It also looks like you're paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan that makes you feel relief. And you've got some good luck coming in. You have a wish, put it out into the universe, and you may be starting a new journey of some type. It's D, Bob's current feelings and intentions towards me. Okay, things should change for the better quickly. You do have a nice connection with him. His anxiety around the situation is moving into the past and things are moving forward. I would say that he thinks that you're a kind, caring, sincere person. He finds you attractive. He thinks that you're hardworking and intelligent. May even think that you're creative. Negativity has moved into the past and he may be ready in the near future for things to move forward. Rosalie, Robert's intentions in October. Well, you should be hearing more from him. He's not holding himself back. Things change for the better quickly, and you may be spending more time with him or seeing more of him in October. So October looks like a good month for you guys. Both. A Scorpio and then another water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. There was two that showed up. Leandra, why did A the Virgo ghost me? Why did A the Virgo ghost me? May have been feeling undecided about the situation to begin with, had some anxiety, wasn't either was overwhelmed by the connection or just felt like it was too much and needed a break, and instead of just being an adult about it, they disappeared. Losers ghost people. I hate that. I just think it's so fucking wrong. Shit, I lost my spot. Oh, seventh level, I skipped one. Leo's hidden feelings for me. Thinks that you're a nice person, thinks that you're sincere, grounded, stable, and happy. Thinks that you're intelligent, kind-hearted, unique, and creative. Love always, love. A disappointment moves into the past, anxiety moves into the past, and now things start to move forward. You might be making a decision to put your wants and needs first and not wait around for anything that you feel may not be working. You've got a new journey on the horizon, the world at your feet, and success coming in, but you're not looking back on the past fondly. Your intuition may be pushing you forward towards a brand new earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but you also could have some other choices that come in. There could be a Cancer that comes in and a Libra. I shouldn't say that about ghosters because sometimes people deserve to be ghosted, but that's like if somebody's like a narcissist and you need to cut them off, or if you told somebody 75 times that like you're not interested in them and they keep hounding you, that's different. But if everything is fine, right, and then like, hey, I'll talk to you tomorrow, and then that's it, you never hear from them again, that person's a loser. I just think it's so shitty to do that to someone. Where am I at? IVF? Will they call me from Versi tax I applied Monday? Yeah, they'll call you. They will call you. Maybe sometime next week. New me. Dr. Thakur's thoughts of me. Is he single? I'm not convinced that he's single. He thinks that you're perseverant, intelligent, sincere, hardworking, unique, and he's got a lot of respect for you. He also may think that you're, like, overall a pleasant person or someone who's very genuine. I bet. I don't see. Yeah, let me do Denise. How is Joel the Capricorn feeling about me? Thinks that you're kind of like a free spirit, somebody who's very successful, somebody who's fun to be around, someone who's very passionate, kind-hearted, intelligent, patient, serene. I would say they think that you're attractive, kind-hearted, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Successful. They seem to have a lot of respect for you. They think pretty highly of you. Kind of come off like a fun-loving, free spirit kind of a person. Deb, is a Scorpio the one I already know? It could be, yeah. Yeah, you got potential there. Rimmel, how does R feel about me? He's a friend. How does R feel about me? He's a friend. Thinks that you're very well focused, that you're a strong person, values your friendship. Thinks that the two of you have a very nice connection. Even though it's just friends, he values it. Thinks that you're like you're positive, grounded, down to earth, like successful, intelligent. You have a lot of potential. Seems to also think that there's a lot of growth, change, and transformation either around you, either that you've recently went through growth and transformation, or that you've been growing and transforming. I mean, we constantly are, but every once in a while you can kind of take notice of someone who's recently like come a long way, and he may feel like you've just recently come a long way. Got a lot of respect for you. Also thinks that you're fun, exciting, unique. I bet, why does the Sagittarius still wants me in his life to be friends? Because he genuinely likes you as a person, and he thinks that you're a kind-hearted person. He thinks that you're sincere, and he genuinely likes you as a person. That's why. Love Tulip, what will happen if I text the Cancer? What will happen if I text the Cancer? Well, tonight, I don't think he would respond because it seems like they're burdened. They got a long road ahead of them, and they got sharp energy around them. But you would hear back from them eventually, and you could have a successful conversation. But if you texted them tonight, I wouldn't expect an immediate response. They seem to have a lot going on right now. And general. Got some money coming in. All of a sudden, things may move forward quickly around business, work, school, whatever you do. You've got some nice money coming in. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You've got the sun, happiness comes in. You're feeling prepared for your life to start moving forward towards greener pastures, and that's exactly what's going to happen. You're feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain, successful, and no longer burdened by the weight of the world. As we move through the fall into the rest of the end of the year, you should find yourself in a good place. Fabi, what does Alfonso think that I feel for him? I think that he thinks that you hold yourself back because you're undecided. Um, I think sometimes he feels that you have an interest in him or that you like him as a person. Other times he feels like maybe you're not so sure, and there's sharp energy around the situation and lack of perseverance. I think for the most part, he probably thinks that you're kind of distant and that you don't really care too much for him. But sometimes there may be moments and times where he feels like, I don't know, you're more friendly to him or you're spending more time talking to him or whatever. I don't know what your relationship is like. Two of Swords, like there's dual to his emotions. Like he sees it from both ways. But it kind of leans more towards like he doesn't think that you really care for him. A while ago I met a different Sagittarius, but things did not end well. He looked for me last year and I ignored him. When I looked for him, he blocked me. Why? Well, that's why. Because, okay, things didn't end well for you. So he, wait a second. I ignore, okay. Things didn't end well, right? So then, after things didn't end well, he reached out or he tried to find you to make amends and he felt betrayed because you ignored him. So then you tried to reach out, you changed your mind or whatever, you wanted to get back in contact with him, and at that point he felt like, forget it. I already reached out, I extended the olive branch, you cut me off, you didn't give me a chance, so now that's it. So that's where he is right now. He's walked away. Love Tulip. Oh, that's okay. How is NJ feeling about me since we talked today? I feel like he's posting things to get me to talk to him, and he's beginning to warm up. I mean, he thinks that you guys have a nice connection. He thinks that you're smart and intelligent. He thinks that the conversations or the communication with you is good. And things look pretty good. I would, just keep. It's like take it day by day. It seems like he's putting in more effort, so that's positive. Davy, general for the rest of the week. Okay, you got romance could heat up. It also looks like you may have some money coming in with the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. And then you've got negativity moving into the past. It looks like you got happiness coming out over your life, feeling a little bit more financially stable, and feeling a little bit better respected or better compensated around a work relationship. Soulmate connection should come in or could be around before the end of this week, and there may be a new journey on the horizon. May even be something that comes in out of the blue and you're no longer holding yourself back. It also looks like somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you may be feeling undecided about that offer, whatever it is. You don't have to make any decisions right away. I've asked, will he try to look for me at some point again? This guy that we were just talking about. No, I mean, I would never say that you'll never hear from him or run into him again, but it doesn't look like he has any interest in. After you didn't respond to him, like that was all he needed. He felt like, hey, I extended the olive branch, she didn't respond, so fuck it. So yeah, I don't think he's going to put any more effort in. UAF Spirit. Knight of Earth, loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. You've got a guardian angel. Page of Fire, outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous. News of exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. Eight of Water, a desire to move on. The search for something more meaningful, spiritual, and emotional growth. Not bad. Not bad. Davey, love for the rest of the week. Got a Leo around. You have a Leo around this week. You got a new journey on the horizon. You got romance heating up. Negativity is moving into the past, and something should make you happy this week. Somebody should come in that's treating you well, and like the relationship should be functioning much better. It looks like you're no longer holding yourself back. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Could be with a Virgo this week. You also have a Scorpio, and you'll have a wish around love. I think that romance should improve this week. Between now and the end of the week, something should happen that makes you happy around love. You ask, how is R see me? How does R see me? Thinks that you're very well balanced, a new beginning, or hopeful for the future. May feel like you're very perseverant. May feel like you're very well prepared. May also feel like you're very smart, intelligent, grounded, and stable, and you got the world at your feet. Why did D say the manager is weird? Manager may be a little like, it may have a little straight personality. Like, I don't think it's a bad person. Like, I don't think it's an asshole or anything like that. But it may be someone who, you ever meet someone and you don't understand their personality? You're like, you don't know, like, that's the way they come off. Like somebody that may be a little quirky. One of my friends, her boyfriend, he was a nice guy. But like he used to make jokes and like we didn't, I never got it. And it's almost like I was waiting for the punchline and the punchline never came. so, so I felt myself, God help me, that I was laughing at him because I don't know what the fuck is this guy talking about. But he was a nice guy. I mean, definitely meant well. Nice guy. I just didn't understand his personality. And this person may have that kind of a same kind of weird personality. Like, not a bad person. Sometimes you're just not sure what the hell they're talking about. I don't know, just a little off. What do the coworkers think of me so far? How do you like the place? It's always stressful starting something new, right? It drives me nuts. So far, it looks like everybody really likes you. They think that you're grounded and stable. You seem to be very nice, well prepared, perseverant. You seem to fit right in. You seem successful. You know, you can always have an asshole in the bunch, but for the most part, everybody seems to be really nice. And everybody seems to really like you so far. So let's see what happens. It looks like it's a pretty good fit right now. Manager may be a little bit weird, but I don't think that's anything you have to worry about. Elizabeth, why is the ex calling me now and what are his intentions? Okay, let's see. I think he's looking to get back into a relationship with you. Yeah, I think like nothing has worked out for him in a lot of areas in his life recently. And I think that he feels I mean, I think he still has feelings for you, but I also think that there's like, he feels kind of safe, and I think that that's why he keeps reaching out to you. I think he wants to get back together with you, like in a committed relationship, and I think that you're well past that. How will my training go tomorrow? Oh, it should go well. At divine timing guiding it, moving towards greener pastures, things go by fast, you make it to the top of the mountain. Maybe something that you pick up really quickly. What do my coworkers think about me? Okay, for the most part, your coworkers seem to think that divine guidance has brought you there. They all seem to think that you're a good fit. They think that you're kind, unique, compassionate. They also may think that you're very hardworking, you don't hold yourself back. They may think that you are, yeah, I think that they pretty much think very highly of you. And I think that I think you're going to do well there, and I think you're going to enjoy it. And I think there's also room for growth, so that's a good thing. Your reality, when will the Libra reach out? I don't see communication coming in. Let's see. Timing. I really don't see much communication coming in right now. It could be sometime within the next 8 weeks. I don't know how long it's been since you heard from this person, but they're kind of silent right now. You may need to reach out to them if you want to speak to them. Lita, has he tried looking for me on Facebook? And if so, has he realized that I deleted it a while ago? Yes, he's definitely tried to find you on Facebook. I don't know that he knows that you deleted it or when you deleted it, because I don't know how long it's been since or how often he's tried. He may have first thought that you blocked him, but at some point he realized that you just deleted it. Maybe he tried looking for you from somebody else's account or doing something slick. But yeah, he doesn't know how long ago you deleted it. I think he thought you had him blocked for some time, and then I think he realized that it's done. You deleted it. Lita, if he saw me, would he think that I'm attractive? Most guys are put off by my tattoos. I have a lot. If he saw me, would he think that I was attractive? Yeah, he would think that you were attractive. You know, like the thing about anything that's physical is that, like, if you have a connection with someone, it doesn't matter. Like, you won't, like, that won't be unattractive. Like, they may find it unattractive on every other woman that has that, but not you, because you guys have a connection. You know what I mean? Like, I used to work with this woman who used to always say that she loved tall, dark, and handsome. She always tall, dark, and handsome, tall, dark, and handsome, tall, dark, and handsome. She's like, and then I ended up marrying this short, chubby, blonde guy. Anyway, point being is that, you know, it's like the physical traits, they don't make a difference once, like the souls kind of connect. I don't know. It's like, it's weird. It's weird because it's like you could think in your head, that's not what I think is beautiful. This is what I think is beautiful. But then when you meet the people, you're like, that's not so attractive anymore, and that is. Because it's not about the physical. So, yeah, I don't think the tattoos matter. Yeah, I feel like you always got to be nervous whenever you start anything. Like, I just think that's how we are as people. You know, now, you know what, I get nervous? I'm so annoying. If I have to be someplace, right? Because now I'm so used to being on my own schedule that when I have an appointment, I'm always nervous. I'm going to be late. Like, I had a nail appointment, to have my feet done because, my feet, they've taken a beating in the last couple of years. So the appointment was at 2 and it was like 1:45. And I'm like, I don't know if I have enough time to go to the grocery store. And I'm like, where the hell are you going? It's around the corner. You have plenty of time to go to the grocery store and buy milk. And I was all nervous. I'm like, I might be late. I wasn't late. And if I was 5 minutes late, what was going to happen? I hate to relax sometimes. But yeah, I know the nerves, in a way I guess it's kind of good because it's like you care, right? It's good nerves. Full moon. Will I get the money that I applied for today? Yes, I think you are going to get that money. UAF, is DR attracted to G? Yes, I believe so. Denise, will I start a relationship soon? Before the end of the year, definitely. Prussian, what month do you see Bitcoin going up to 48,000 again? I think it could happen in November. I don't know anything about that stuff, but I know that it's very expensive. But yeah, I think November. Full moon, what are my dad's side of the family's current thoughts and feelings and next steps towards me for the rest of 2021? I don't see anybody, or there. I mean, I don't really think that they're going to put in any effort in towards you between now and the end of the year. It looks like everything has kind of hit a standstill. You've walked away, they've walked away. The weight of the world seems to have slipped off your shoulders. I don't think that they're going to do much. They feel unsuccessful and unhappy. They also may feel very insulted by the way that you kind of cut them out, and they may feel brokenhearted or disappointed in their sharp energy around them. I don't see, they're at a standstill. I would be surprised if anything happened. Simran, general for tomorrow. Tomorrow you got some good karma coming in and the world is at your feet. Things should change for the better for you quickly. You may be very busy at work or school or whatever it is that you do all day. It also looks like you might be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan that makes you feel relief. It looks like you're laying down the law, setting up boundaries. If anybody is bullshitting or lying to you, you're not going to stand for it. You also may be setting boundaries if somebody's trying to, I don't know, overstep their boundaries. Looks like a good day tomorrow. Julie, is that man C even thinking about calling or texting me? Yeah, you should be hearing from him soon, like maybe within the next 2 days. Georgia, love this week. Um, okay. A disappointment moves into the past. It looks like you may be moving forward towards greener pastures. Things change for you for the better quickly, and you got some choices coming in. You're feeling prepared. You have an air sign that comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And it also looks like there could be a Four Cups person in your world. There could be somebody that has not stepped out from like the behind the scenes that could make a great connection with you, that the love cup is full, and they may step out into the open this week. It does look like you have a new beginning on the horizon, and you are headed towards 10 cups being full. I don't think you're hitting the 10 cups being full by the end of this week, but soon. Maybe before the end of the year. Crystal, love reading. Things are about to change for you for the better quickly, and you're prepared for a relationship to function really well. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Negativity moves into the past, and you're no longer holding yourself back. If you're with someone, fine. Relationship moves forward and strengthens. If you're not with anyone, you have an Aquarius that comes in, you have a Leo that comes in, you're about to start a new journey. You are not any old wounds, they're all starting to heal and move into the past. They won't hold you back anymore. Your love life is moving forward. You got long-term potential around the current relationship that you're in or the next relationship you enter. Crystal, career. You might be making a decision for your career to move forward. You may also make a decision to walk away from something that no longer serves you. Your perseverance around career pays off. You've got the world at your feet. If you've been waiting to hear back about a job or a promotion or whatever it is, you could get that call sometime within the next 10 days. It looks like you got money coming in. You got stress, anxiety moving into the past. Good karma comes in around your career, and you may be working on a creative project, or a creative project of some sort could bring in extra money. Things change for the better for you quickly, and you should be feeling like life has come back into balance and that you're better respected and better compensated around work and career. TD, my Libra sister's intentions towards me. Okay, she may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. I don't know what it is. But that comes in first, but then it still shows that you feel like she's treated you unfairly and that the relationship is out of balance. So I don't know if she tries to like patch things up or get on good terms, and then it takes a turn for the worst. It doesn't work out that way. It's like, she may be, is she a little jealous of you? I think there's a little bit of jealousy here. I think there's a little bit of jealousy, and she may try to, like, I don't know. She may try to make you an offer that'd be hard to turn down. Things may be okay for a minute, and then all of a sudden, things take a turn for the worst. It's like, she's got a real problem lately. I mean, I think you guys will get past it eventually. I think that maybe she's just not so thrilled with her own life, and that's why she lashes out on you. Maybe once her life gets in a better place, then she's not going to, won't bother you so much. But I would just be cautious with that Four of Cups in reverse. You know, because it's, well, I mean, it's like her intentions seem to be good, but then, I don't know. She kind of goes back to being her same old self. TDK9 the next few days. Things look good. Got the Lover's card here. You got some nice, caring, sincere energy around the situation, grounded and stable, and you got good luck around it. I would say you also may be feeling better respected. You may feel like the relationship is functioning better, and you got some good karma coming in around it. Things look pretty good. Pression, will Bitcoin go to 35,000 or less before it goes up? Let's see. I don't think so. I don't think it's going to go that low. Mariana, career, general for the next, for the next 48 hours. General for the next 48 hours. Pretty good. It looks like you feel like you made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. You may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It also looks like your intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. And you're being guided by the divine. Got an air sign around, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, that could be of significance. It also looks like water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Cause for celebration comes in. Feeling better compensated and better respected around work, school, or business, whatever you do all day. Empress, my brother and Stephanie have been increasing their communication and plan to hang out more. What's her energy and intentions with my brother? She's hoping that things move forward. She's got the Magician here. She's got the Magician. She's hoping that things move forward with a little bit of adventure, and she's looking for a relationship that functions really well. Negativity has moved into the past. Disappointments have moved into the past. Things with them could move forward pretty quickly. Her energy is definitely positive. Denise, how is Oswaldo the Libra feeling about me? Well, he thinks that you're fun and exciting. He thinks that you're attractive, kind-hearted, sincere. He also has a wish around the situation. There could be a romantic connection between the two of you. I don't know how you feel about him, but there's potential for, with the Six of Pentacles, is like a well-functioning relationship. If he's somebody from your past, you should be hearing from him. He should be reaching out. I would say he feels very positive about you. He thinks that he has a lot of respect for you. And you may be hearing from him soon, and there could be potential for more if you're interested. TV. Oh, thank you, thank you. Simran, who is going to try to overstep my boundaries tomorrow? Who is going to try to overstep my boundaries tomorrow? Could be a Scorpio, could be a Libra. You got two that come in. Christiana, outcome with me and new guy I haven't heard from. I think you're going to hear from him. You got a disappointment moves into the past. Things right now may be a little bit stuck, but that's moving into the past. Growth, change, and transformations coming in. A new beginning is on the horizon, and it's got potential for commitment. So give him a little bit more time. I think you're going to hear from him. You got potential here with this guy. Rimmel, General. Got money coming in. Quest for celebration comes in around money. Feeling a little bit more financially stable and possibly paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. School looks good. Excuse me, if you're in school. If not, you could be going back to school. You got a Capricorn coming in that could be of significance. You got an old wound healing and moving into the past, and life is starting to move forward. Things look pretty good. I'll have to open up this seltzer. It's D. If Bob comes to see me this weekend, how will things go? Oh, they should go well. Feels like you got some good karma coming in, being guided by the divine, listen to your intuition. Things are successful, and you feel as if you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. Things should be in a pretty decent place. It's D, General. Okay, you've got the hard work that you put into work, school, business, whatever you do all day is coming back to you. Anxiety is starting to dissipate. If you recently had a disagreement or an argument, that's going to resolve itself and move into the past. Looks like you got some passion coming in. Could have a Taurus around that enters that may be of significance, also a Capricorn. It also looks like you might have some choices moving forward. You could have the option or the opportunity may come in for travel in the near future. It looks like you might hear from somebody or run into an old friend that you haven't seen in quite some time, and you're being guided by the divine. Davy, Sagittarius' energy towards me. I feel like I was used and she's going to regret it once I move on and I don't look back. Okay, let's see. Her energy is coming up though very strong. Happiness and soulmate connection. So she's got, all right, she's gonna have to act fast, or relatively fast, because there's too much other energy coming in around you. You're not going to sit around to wait for her, and you're not going to leave a good thing to go back to her. So you're right. She will regret it if she fucks this up. But she still has a little bit more time to kind of rectify the situation. She better act fast though, because you got other people coming in, and she's going to be, like you said, she's going to be fucking sorry. She has always come off a little bit selfish. Like, she does what's good for her. And I mean, that's good. We all should do what's good for us. But she seems to be a little bit more so than the average person. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, she's selfish. That's the best way I can describe it. Simran, advice for tomorrow for the highest good. I would say walk away from people, places, and things that you feel no longer serve you. You got good karma around that. And then it looks like being focused on either a business opportunity or a school thing, whatever it is that you're focused on or that's important. Like, give it your attention tomorrow. Focus on it. Get it done so that it's not hanging over your head any longer. Whatever it is that you've been working on. Cause for celebration comes in around moving forward. Don't look backwards. Perseverance pays off around work, school, business, whatever it is that you're doing all day tomorrow. And then there's growth, change, and transformation that's coming in around you if you walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Don't be afraid to listen to your intuition and put yourself first. I know it sounds like I'm calling the other girl is selfish because she puts herself first, and then I'm telling you to. But it's different. It's like that other person that we were just talking about, she comes up like, I do what's good for me in spite of hurting other people, right? Like, I don't care if it hurts someone else, it's what's good for me. But in this situation, it's not that you're going to hurt anybody else. You would be doing what's good for you. Like, I make decisions that are good for me. But that other person, she comes off like she could hurt somebody else's feelings and not even have empathy about it. Like, it doesn't faze her. So it's different. It's different. I hope I can accept that I explained that right. Brianna, reading for tomorrow. Tomorrow, you've got the love cup full. You got a Capricorn around. Now, these could be two different things. If you're with someone now and they're not a Capricorn, that's okay. It could be that the love cup is full and there's a Capricorn around. Uh-oh. Here. You're prepared for things to move forward. You're also feeling a little bit more financially stable. It looks like you've got a wish, put it out into the universe, an old wound starts to heal and move into the past. You may have choices tomorrow. Happiness comes in tomorrow. Something should happen tomorrow that makes you very happy. And a water sign is around: Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Brianna, general. Okay, you've got the lovers here. If you're with someone, you got a soulmate connection with the love cup full. If you're not with anyone, still, you got someone coming in. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It also looks like you got long-term potential around your current relationship or the next relationship that comes in. If you're not with anyone, new person comes in out of the clear blue sky when you least expect it. You might be making a decision to back away from something that you feel no longer serves you, like not making a big exit, but just kind of distancing yourself from it. Four of Cups. There could be the solution to a problem right in front of you and you just haven't seen it yet, but you'll figure it out before the end of probably October. Money comes in and you might be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Outcome between A and R. A is dragging R along. Well, what's going to happen is R is going to wake up to it. Patience runs thin around that person, and then they decide to move forward with their life. Somebody new will probably come in for R, and then R will move forward and not look back. Because, like, you can only get away with that for so long, and then you lose interest. It's not fun anymore. Julie, if I have a little birthday dinner celebration for my mother in downstairs living dining room, how would it go on the weekend of October 16th? Okay. Should go well. Yeah, it's like, here you go. At the home, it's kind, caring, sincere, loving energy. I don't know how many people you plan on having, but it looks like you could have several people there. It could be somewhat of a party. Yeah, I would do it. Looks good. Liz, what did the nurse in the red think of me today? Thought that you were smart, intelligent, like you stand your ground and you don't take any crap. I don't know who this person was. Like, I don't know what your relationship was to this person, but they may have a lot of respect for you. Think that you're very intelligent, very smart, and like you know your stuff. I don't know what that's about, but you know your stuff or you know what you're talking about. Adonis, I was blocked by Vivi. I remember you told me Vivi was going to be a bit argumentative about communication. Do you still see communication coming in from Vivi's side? And what do I need to know, Kelsey? Communication is going to come in. Yeah, and she is going to be argumentative. You'll hear from her. You just got to give her a little bit of space right now. Give her a little bit of space, and then you'll hear from her when she's ready. She's kind of being stubborn and digging her heels in. One, two, three. What's coming in next for TH and I? Communication seems to pick up. You may be speaking more. I don't know where you guys are right now in the relationship, but communication seems to be enhancing. Anonymous general. Oh, I skipped TVET. I'll do TVET next. If you've been feeling a little stuck or stagnant, things are going to start to move forward and you should get good news and be happy about something. Or something comes in that makes you really happy with the sun. You may run into somebody from the past or an old friend that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. And the hard work that you put into school, work, business, whatever you do all day should come back to you. No longer feeling burdened by the weight of the world, listening to your intuition. TVET, DJ's intentions. You might have to have a little bit of patience with him, but he's not holding himself back, and he's going to be perseverant. Communication comes in out of the blue, and things should move forward. He may be looking for things to move forward. He just may be having a hard time getting out of his own way, but once he makes that decision, all of a sudden, he may be like front and center. Big Mama. Oh, I skipped. Wait a minute. Let me do Big Mama, and then I'll do Rosie. Why do I keep doing that? What's coming up in love for me tomorrow? You're no longer holding yourself back. You could hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from. Perseverance pays off. Growth, change, and transformation comes in around your love life moving forward. If you're in a relationship or there's someone around, things can move forward. If there's no one, you could be with, or you could meet a water sign. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Rosie, will M make a move, or is this done? No, I think you're going to hear from him. I don't think it's done yet. Jay, what's next between me and Brianna, the Aries? Communication should come in. Were you not speaking to her recently? If you weren't speaking to her recently, you should be hearing from her soon. There's a wish around the situation, and things should move forward. Communication picks up. You might even be seeing her soon. Vicky, general for the rest of the week. Something should happen that makes you happy with the sun. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You got a new venture on the horizon. It also looks like you might have a Virgo around. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. The world here is at your feet. Life starts to move forward. It also looks like got some easy good luck coming in. There could be some money coming in too. Anonymous, so the pain and the bleeding went away. Well, the pain moved to the other side and it's not as bad. When will that go away? What is going on? Did you go to the doctor about this? I would say that within the next 5 to 8 days, you should be feeling much better. But I hope that you've seen a doctor, because I don't know what's bleeding or what is going on. But the dizziness makes me nervous, like it may be blood loss that's making you dizzy. I hope that you've seen a doctor. If you have, I would say within the next 5 to 8 days, you should be feeling a whole lot better. Julie, would I be able to get the upstairs dining room and living room area clean so that I would have more space for my mother's birthday celebration? That's it. Yeah, you could have it done by then. Sure, you have over 2 weeks. Little Virgo, what are the Cancer's next actions towards me? Seems a little slow and stagnant. There's some negativity around the situation, and it's slow, but you're going to get communication. Communication is going to come in, And when it comes in out of the blue when you're not expecting it. Anonymous, did you go to the doctor? Because I can't, I don't, it just doesn't sound right. I mean, it makes me nervous. Sanch, am I hearing from him today? I don't think so. It's not coming up high enough for me to say yes. Cinnamon, my question is, where will I be moving? Somewhere close to my hometown or RVA? Okay, hometown. RVA. I think you're going to stay closer to your hometown. Maybe not forever, though, but initially. Simran, spirit messages. Four of Earth, being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. The Queen of Water, tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, loving. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition, care for yourself and others. The Lovers, Archangel Raphael, intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, good health. Archangel Raphael is my favorite. Oh, Anonymous, I would go just because, I mean, it's probably like an easy explanation, but I don't like dizziness, and I don't like pain. Like, where's the pain? You know what I mean? Like that. I mean, maybe it's something simple, but I would go to the doctor. I wouldn't put it off. I mean, today's only Wednesday. I wouldn't wait until Saturday. I would go to the doctor. And I'm not a doctor person. You know what I mean? Like, I don't go frequently at all, which is probably not good either, but I wouldn't tell you to go to the doctor, like, I don't run to the doctor for every fucking sniffle. I don't. Even with Avery, I don't. But I don't know. I don't like dizziness, and I don't like pain and bleeding. It's, the whole thing. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't trust it to tarot either, but, and I wouldn't wait to the end of the week because it's more convenient. You know what I'm saying? Like, go into work late or leave early or whatever you need to do, because it's not... I hate doctors and meds too. I've just had too many, I just feel like, and I hate to say this, but it's like, you go in there and you're like, oh, I have like a stuffy nose. And they're like, okay, here's, amoxicillin or whatever it is. But it's like, do you really know that's what it is? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they just give you something and makes it go away. But, and I've had shit happen in the past that, like, one time I pretended I was sick and I wasn't, and I never did that, ever. I wasn't the kid that did that. So my mom sent me to the doctor with my aunt, and they gave me antibiotics, and I wasn't sick. And yeah, I mean, I get very skeptical of that kind of stuff. And also, what it gets me skeptical is when they want you to go for 17 different, you got to go 17 different times. Like, why can't you just give me the medication now? How come I have to go see, I got to go for a consultation about the thing and then got to come back? But if there is pain, dizziness, and bleeding, I would definitely not put off a doctor's appointment. I would put it off if you felt like, you know, I don't know, like I had blood blisters on my toes, right, from running years ago. And we were going to Alaska, me and my friend, and she was like, "You better go get a doctor. You gotta go to the doctor. We're gonna go to Alaska. You're an infection." I wouldn't have gone. I would not have gone to the doctor. But I just thought to myself, I'm not going to be on a boat in Alaska and this bitch is going to tell me, "See, I told you you should have went to the doctor." So I went. And it was unnecessary. It was definitely unnecessary. But anyway. Christiana, anything I need to know about the new guy? Seems to be a pretty grounded and stable person. Seems to have a kind, caring, sincere disposition. He seems to be passionate, hardworking. He likes to travel. Or he could travel, he could do a lot of traveling for one reason or another. It looks like, seems like to be like he's a decent guy. Seems to be intelligent. You got, I mean, there's potential here for the two of you. I'd give it a little bit of time. Let's see what happens. But you know what? If you go to the doctor and you get a doctor's note for whatever it is, they can't say anything to you about it. Don't let them make you feel like, you know, like this is the thing about jobs. And I've always been a hard worker. I've always worked multiple jobs. I never called in sick willy-nilly. But when I had pneumonia, the doctor wanted me out 2 weeks, but I only had enough vacation time for 1 week. And the fucking human resources woman who hated my guts didn't tell me that in a situation like that you actually qualify for short-term disability, which would have been nice to know, but nobody told me, and this asshole used her vacation time. Anyway, I took 2 weeks off of A&P, but I took only 1 week off my day job. My boss, can you believe, had the fucking nerve to try to get me to come in on Friday. He was like, "Well, do you think that we can call her to see if she can come in Friday?" And my brother at the time worked with me and he was like, "She has a doctor's note and she has pneumonia. She's not coming in Friday." Like, it is not her problem that you have an improperly trained department. That's your problem. Hers. People get sick. Anyway, so I'm not saying that, right? But your health is worth more than their meetings. So fuck that. Because when they make layoffs or they cut you, you know, that's another thing that I have a problem with the, you know, the vets. They make you get it. They make you come in. I mean, you're sick. You don't go to the doctor. But then when layoffs come around, and they fucking take your job away, you just made me get a thing in my arm, and now I don't work here anymore. Are you fucking kidding me? Don't even get me started. But nobody's gonna give a shit when the hammer drops and they got to make layoffs. They're not gonna remember that you didn't go to the doctor. You know what I mean? Put yourself first, because they don't, fuck them. I could get mad. I get really mad at shit like that, because it's different if you're calling out sick because you got a hangover, right? It's different if, you know, you just don't want to be there and you're coming up with an excuse. I've worked with teenagers. I've heard it all. But when you're legitimately sick, that's a totally different story. Go to the doctor. Too bad for them. They'll have to get over it. Right. That's the thing. I know I never was either, and they take advantage of that. But you know, it's like that's why companies give you sick days, because people get sick. And that's why you got to take a sick day. You know what I mean? Like, you got to do what you got to do for yourself. Sandy A, general reading. You are being guided by the divine. You might be taking some time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Got the world at your feet. You have an old wound that's starting to heal and move into the past, and you shouldn't have to deal with it again. Cause for celebration comes in before the end of the year with the magician and the ability to manifest new opportunities. A disappointment also moves into the past. Got an Aries that comes in that may be of significance. A wish comes true, and you're no longer holding yourself back. Empress of Love, who's coming towards me in love? Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Sometime this fall. In a general reading. Anxiety moves into the past. You're no longer holding yourself back. Romance could be heating up. Out of the clear blue sky comes in a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. If you're not with anyone right now, you also have a Leo coming in. It looks like you may be feeling a little bit more financially stable. Could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may be working on a creative project or a creative hobby. Perseverance pays off around work or school. Bianca, what's the feeling of Sagittarius for me? Sagittarius has got the love and the passion card here. May think that you're in here, Sagittarius. May think that there's plenty of potential for the two of you. May think that you're very kind, caring, sincere, attractive. May feel like the two of you have a nice connection and there's happiness around the situation. I would say there's some good karma coming back to this situation. And Sagittarius thinks very highly of you. Finds you to be very attractive, smart, intelligent. Empress. Forget about it with the Empress. It doesn't get better than that. Love, money, abundance, fertility. See, what's the reason this girl is jealous of me? You know, there's usually not a rhyme or a reason to jealousy. Most of the time, people don't even know what it is. It's just, it's like they feel like you have something that they don't have. And most of the time, it's not something that you can put your finger on. I mean, like sometimes it is. Like, okay, maybe she's jealous you have a nicer car than her. But that's usually really superficial shit. And that kind of jealousy doesn't really last because who cares? Like, that kind of fades. But when someone is really jealous and envious and like has that like burning, like that burning jealousy feeling, they usually don't know why it is. It's like because they can't mimic, like they can copy certain things, but they can't copy who you are as a person or who your spirit is, and that's what they're jealous of. You know, and it's a shame because everybody can work on themselves and be a better version of themselves in whatever way they think that they need improvement. Being jealous or envious of someone else helps nobody, and it only hurts the person that's putting that energy out. So this person it's too bad for them. They got to get over it. Sometimes as people mature, they grow past that. Simran, I did the spirit messages one. This is not another one, right? This is the same one? You only asked once for spirit messages, right? I did it already. Malapale, will my friend be okay? He's in the hospital now. I think he's going to be okay. Sanch, I did that one. I think I said that you weren't going to hear from him today. Beautiful one. What does Ken think about me? What does Ken think about me? Thinks you're smart and intelligent, attractive, and maybe even a little bit mysterious. Thinks that genuinely you're a happy person. You're very successful. You're a lot of fun. And has a lot of respect for you. Judgment, being guided by the divine. Pretty good. Purva, energy between me and Yogesh for the upcoming month. Good. Growth, change, and transformation is coming in that's leading to success. Vicky, love reading between Joe Sagittarius and me for this week. Do you see things happening? Well, it looks like anxiety around the situation moves into the past. Some good luck comes in. Nobody's holding themselves back, but there could be communication that comes in, and you may be feeling a little bit more like life has gone back into balance, or the relationship is functioning better. But I don't see much more than communication this week. But you should have communication. Hopefully communication comes in. And Six of Pentacles would be a well-functioning relationship. Things should be getting back on track. Hopefully before the end of this weekend. Julie, if I invite C to my mom's birthday, would he come since they've already met? Okay. Yeah, I think he would come. Yeah. Yep, you got a 70% chance, yes, he would come. That smiley face, Adriana, is really funny. Pompey, next 48 hours. You may be feeling like life has come back into balance. You could also feel like something comes in that makes you very happy, and you're feeling a little bit more stable financially. It also looks like you're feeling successful, maybe around work, school, or business, whatever it is that you do all day. Hi, Jay. Goodness. Are you still working? Isn't it late to be working? No? What time is it there by you? 9:15? C, will S pay me what I ask? You're going to have to work on them to get what you want. They're not going to give it to you easily. They're tough. Yeah, they're going to try to give you less. And if you accept it, that's where it'll stay. You might have to really negotiate to get what you want from them. Yeah, it seems like you're really overloaded with work. That's crazy. Julie, if C does show up, would he have a cool time or feel odd? I think he'd have a good time. Yeah, there's some good luck around the situation. He doesn't feel like he's holding himself back. Looks like things move forward. It should be a good time. I always feel like anything like that, it's like always going to be awkward for the first like half hour, but then things, I don't know, they improve. Jupiter thing, next 7 days. Got some good karma coming back to you. Oh, you got some nice stuff. Okay, first of all, life should be feeling very balanced. You've got some good karma coming in. You have a Libra and a Sagittarius and a Scorpio around. Growth, change, and transformation comes in. A wish comes true. You may be starting a new journey. Could be working on a new creative project of some sort. Negativity moves into the past. You're being guided by the divine, and you might make a decision to walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. Virgo moon, what good things are coming my way and what's unexpected? Okay. Good things coming your way is cause for celebration, comes in around a new beginning, possibly around a job or business opportunity. Anxiety is moving into the past. You may also, this may be something unexpected. You could hear from someone you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time, and you may be happy to hear from them, but that could be very unexpected. Feeling like the world is at your feet may also be unexpected. Good things coming in is money. Got some money coming in. You got a soulmate connection coming in. If you're not with anyone right now, your love life could change for the better quickly with either a Gemini or a Libra coming in. Also an water sign is around, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Also looks like you could have unexpected success that comes in around finances before the end of this year. TD, is it okay for my son to get his license Mercury retrograde or better to wait? I think it's okay. Let's see. See what the cards say. What do you think? The cards say it's not a good idea. But I don't think it's a bad idea because if you're, yeah, maybe it is better to wait. Yeah, I would wait because what happens in Mercury retrograde reverses itself after. So if he gets it, maybe there may be some kind of a complication or something that happens afterwards. I think it's better to wait. Just wait. It's only a couple of weeks. If he had already had his license and he was going for like, a truck driver's license or something like that, then I would say that's okay because he's already a driver. He's just getting a different type of license. But since he's never driven before, I think it's better to wait. Emma, I'm really worried about my teeth. They keep chipping. Okay, let's see. It could just be a genetic thing, that you just, it's like some people just have weak teeth. Some people, it's like family members. Like the mom has terrible teeth and then the kids got great teeth, or vice versa. Or like, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just can't figure what it is. I would say, I don't know how I should talk. I've been intending to make a dentist appointment for weeks now. I haven't done it. But if you haven't been to the dentist recently, if you can get to the dentist just to see if they could do something, I'm sure that they can do something for you, or at least have some kind of a course of action in place. It's like if it's a genetic thing, there's not really much that you can do about preventing it altogether because it's genetic, it's something that just happens and you'll have to deal with it as time goes on. But seeing a dentist or a professional that could give you better advice I would suggest it. It looks like it's something it's just unfortunately a genetic thing. It sucks. But nowadays, there's so much that they can do, like put caps on them. They can, there's all kinds of stuff. And caps, anyone that, which is like my parents' age, my mom had caps. I think my father has caps. I'll have to ask him. But my mom, when she was a little kid, fell off of a slide and knocked her teeth out. I don't know if she knocked them totally out. I don't know the whole story. But anyway, she had caps. And like, you couldn't tell. I could never tell. They don't come out. They were always in there. But I think they only lasted so long. But it was a really long time. I remember her having them fixed. Maybe she was like in her late 30s, early 40s, and she was a kid when she knocked them out. Or whatever she did. I don't know the whole story. But I know they were caps. Anyway, there's so much that they can do for you now these days that if you needed to have something done, it could be corrected in one way or another. And there's all kinds of, like, a friend of mine had, her two front teeth were a little bit overlapping one another. And without, like, braces or anything like that, cosmetically, they were able to somewhat fix it. So that they didn't look like they were overlapping anymore. So I would see a dentist if you can. That would be my best suggestion. Anyway, I would love to get veneers. The thing is that you got to replace them, and I know they're expensive. But they look fucking great. They really do. And I hate to say it, if you ever see somebody on TV that has veneers, and then they're interviewing somebody that doesn't, the poor person that doesn't. Meanwhile, I don't have veneers. I don't even want to talk about my teeth right now because I have to go to the dentist. Anyway. Veneers are like a porcelain. I don't know if it's the same thing as a cap. I don't think it is. I think it's just put over the tooth. I think the teeth are like filed down and then the veneer is like a porcelain piece. And they look beautiful. Like, like take a look at like any of the actors. They all have them. Veneers or caps. I don't know. I don't know really what the difference is. Let's look it up. Okay, dental crowns and veneers are types of dental restorations that can improve cosmetic appeal and the function of your teeth. The primary difference between the two is that a crown covers the entire tooth, while a veneer covers just the front. Okay. Anyway, let's put it this way. They can help you out. No matter what the problem is these days, we can fix it. Jupiter, unexpected good things coming my way. A disappointment moves into the past. You got a new venture on the horizon. A wish comes true. Looks like you got the Empress here, which is love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. Success comes in around anything that you've been spending time working on. It also looks like you have a Capricorn around. There may be opportunity for travel coming in unexpectedly. You could be traveling to water, by water, or around water. Unexpectedly, you could get that opportunity. Emma, do you see me being okay with the teeth thing? Yeah, I think you'll be okay. Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. No matter what the issue is with the teeth, you can have it corrected. You know, it's just that you have to have it done. Like, you know, and you may, depending on what the situation is, you might have to pay for it. I think they do have to file down your teeth because I remember when my mom had her caps redone, she had like weird little teeth in there filed. It was weird, but it wasn't for very long. Like, I don't know if they replaced them like within a couple of days. Because if you knew my mother, she was not going out of the house like that. I'll have to ask my dad because I don't really remember. About full moon, general for the rest of the week around my accounting class. Things could change for the better quickly as long as you stay focused. Got the world here at your feet. Just don't lose focus. Aquarian charm, general for tomorrow. You're no longer feeling stuck, feeling like life is starting to move forward. Any weight of the world being on your shoulders is moving into the past, slipping off your shoulders, and you have better energy moving forward tomorrow than you've had previously. You may be feeling a little bit like, hey, I'm waiting around here for my ship to come in, but that should change. Things should change for the better for you quickly. You also have time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and you could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. And with the sun, you got happiness coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow should be a nice day. Yeah, you could tell me something. Sure, Divine Cancer. Um, fear. general for the rest of the month. Could have a love option taken off. If you're not in a relationship right now, you can find yourself entering one. If you are in a relationship, there's plenty of room for growth, change, and transformation. Not with anyone, Scorpio comes in. Also an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Feeling like the world is at your feet. An old wound starts to heal and moves into the past. It also looks like you have the Ace of Swords. Lay down the law, set up boundaries, don't stand for any bullshit. You're prepared for success. Life moves forward. Full moon. Can I have a deeper general around my accounting class for the rest of this week? It's a very important week. I have a ton of studying to do to prepare for next week's exam. You got to stay focused. If you stay focused and don't get sidetracked, you should be fine. But you seem to have the hermit is the intelligence, like the intelligence and the ability to do it. You just have to stay focused and don't let anything derail you. You got growth, change, and transformation coming in around this situation. And you got success coming in, but you have to stay focused on whatever it is that you need to get done. It looks like you're going to accomplish it. You're not holding yourself back. You're feeling balanced. You're being well respected in that class, and your perseverance should pay off. Lay down the law, set up boundaries, especially if anybody tries to, hey, let's go out, let's do this. No, you got to get that shit done. As long as you stay focused, you have the ability, the intelligence, and you know what you're doing. You just have to focus on it and get it done. Perseverance pays off around this class. Adriana, love. Okay. Okay, you may have options coming in and you may find yourself feeling indecisive. You got a Sagittarius, you got a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Got a committed relationship on the horizon and Aquarius enters. Life is coming back into balance, a Taurus shows up. Next relationship you enter should have long-term potential. Keep your options open and explore your options. I feel like I skipped over someone. Jay. I think I skipped Jay. What does the Pisces want? Pisces is a little bit all over the place, and this person can drive you a little bit crazy. I don't know where you are in the relationship right now, but it's like, I think that I don't know where you are, so it's hard for me to tell. I think that she definitely wants more communication. I think that she's looking to spend more time together. I think sometimes she feels like you don't put in enough effort. I would say put in a little bit more effort and you could see things move forward. But she seems like she's very hard to please. You know, like no matter how much you do, she's always going to be looking for something more. Full moon. If I spend tonight resting and not studying for accounting, but start tomorrow and all week long I studied hardcore for accounting, will I be prepared for the test next week? Let's see. You should be fine. You should be fine. All right, let me see what Divine Cancer is saying. Hang on, let me go back. Okay. In one of the readings about my father, it told me that his health was improving, and he is recovering and will work on improving himself. Okay. And not only you, but other tarot readings and many godsmen also said similar things about his health. But today he is dead. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. What do you think might have been the reason misleading us? I'm not blaming you or complaining. I'm just curious. No, no, that's totally fine. Well, I don't believe that tarot can predict death because the woman that I've been seeing forever, she always says that the two things that you don't have any control over is when you are born and when you die. That's what she always says. You don't have control over that. Everything in between you have control over. Now, I've also heard though, and she's told me, when you, I'm not a medium, so I can't say that I know this for sure, but this is what she told me. She said that sometimes when the soul crosses over, they have a choice. There was somebody that passed away in my family, and when I had told her about the death, she told me, she said, he chose to pass. It was his choice. Now, I don't know that that's true. If you make it to the other side and you're like, you know what, I'm done with that shit, I'm gonna move forward, or you don't get a choice, you get sent back, or maybe it's a combination of both. Maybe you go to the other side and they say, you know, what have you learned? Do you want to go back? Whatever. I don't know if you're given the option. But I don't believe that you can predict death. And I don't think, and you know, the tarot cards sometimes can answer in just bizarre ways. You know, like how many times somebody will be like, oh, I'm going to hear from the Aquarius. I'm going to hear from the Aquarius. I want to hear from the Aquarius. And then another Aquarius shows up. It's like, yeah, Aquarius is coming in. And then boom, it's a different Aquarius. Sometimes things don't always happen the way that we see them, especially in this in this plane. It's like it happens in a fucked up way. So who knows? Who knows if all those readings that you had where he was getting better, maybe he was getting better. Maybe I don't know. I can't really answer that because I don't have all the answers myself. I don't think anybody does. And I don't think that it's something that can be predicted. Now, the woman who I go to, I don't remember the whole story. It was quite a while ago, but her mom was sick with cancer, and it came on really fast and very aggressive. And she said, I don't know where they took her, but wherever it was, she beat the cancer, right? And then she died of something really stupid, right? Like it was something stupid compared to the cancer she had. Like, I don't know if it was like an infection or something. So it's like you beat cancer and then you die of like a random infection that just wouldn't heal or something like that. And she said, she's like, sometimes it's just like you can't fight fate. Like if that's what was supposed to happen, that was what was going to happen. And vice versa, it happens that way too, the opposite way too. So yeah, it's just that it's like the mysteries of life that we don't have all the answers to. When somebody dies or when somebody's going to be born or what's, you know, how, all of the in between. I watched a video. I didn't watch the whole thing. One of my friends sent it to me. It was really long and she told me what time to go to. And what it said was, the woman was saying that before we come here, we plan our lives. And we choose what we're going to go through, the trials and the tests and everything else and the lessons. And I hate when people say that because I'm like, what was I thinking? Like I couldn't have picked different lessons, you know, like I don't know, how hard is it to be, you know, really rich? Or really, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm sorry that happened and I'm sorry for your loss. But it's, it's very hard to answer those types of questions. Right, and that's true too, because most people believe in some kind of, you're going to a better place. Like, how many times you hear somebody say, well, they're in a better place now. Well, they're in a better place now. They were suffering. Most people, right? I mean, listen, the people that like drop dead like this, I swear to God, I hope that that happens to me, because, I mean, you don't want to see somebody suffer. That's terrible. But it's true. It's like maybe they are transitioning into a better place and it is getting better. But it's hard for us to understand here in this thick world. It's like this is a very dense dimension, or whatever the hell you want to call it. I know. Was I being sarcastic when they asked me? Was I drunk? I signed up for this, but everybody's like that. You know, everybody's going through something. Anyhow, I'd win in general. You got a new journey here on the horizon. You've got a soulmate connection coming in. You've got the Empress here. Love, money, abundance, and fertility. Got some money coming in. Whatever you're doing it right. You got nice stuff happening. Feeling grounded and stable around money and finances, possibly paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, and an earth sign may be coming in. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, that could be of significance. It also looks like you could have some choices in the near future. Being focused on either a new job opportunity or a side hustle could bring in some extra cash. Four of Wands, you could be moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. You could even be upgrading a relationship. You got nice stuff happening. Jay, how did the Taurus feel when she saw me at work tonight? She was happy to see you, as always, like a wish came true. Feels like you're a very balanced, grounded, stable, kind, caring person who's very perseverant and successful. Finds you to be attractive, hardworking, and passionate. Um, Anybody here that I haven't gotten to? Anthony. What does the Cancer want to tell me about her life? I think she would tell you that she's got a lot of indecision around her and a lot of heartbreak. She may also have some sharp energy around her, and she may be getting very impatient. She's perseverant though. She's going to push through, but she's had some tough obstacles in the last year and a half. Cookie, can I get a reading on my love life? Sure. Soulmate connection. If you're in a relationship, great, things look good. If you're not, got a new journey on the horizon with a soulmate. Could be with a Cancer, could also be with a Capricorn. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Your perseverance pays off around your love life. With the hard work that you put in comes back to you. You should find yourself in a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship if you're not in one now. Negativity moves into the past, and you're prepared for the good things to come. Things look good. Yeah, I mean, and tarot cards sometimes speak a little crazy, right? Like, like like, you ever see that stuff? Those questions, like, well, would you ever want to have mind reading abilities? Like, most people will be like, yeah, I want to know. No, you don't. You don't really want to know what people think, because think about the thoughts that go through your own mind. Now, like, how many times like somebody's talking to you, you can't get away from them, and you're like thinking to yourself, this fucking guy, I gotta go, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, and it's not because you don't like the person, but sometimes you just get stuck in a situation and you're like, oh man. You don't really want to know what goes on in somebody's head, because it's probably not going to be what you want to hear. But we're all like that. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Nobody? I got to everyone already? Anybody else? Caribbean, what can I expect in the near future? You can expect some rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may be traveling. Maybe you're taking a vacation, or it could be two separate things: rest, relaxation, and self-care. I'm also going to be traveling. Looks like you got success coming in around work, school, or business, whatever it is that you do all day. You got money coming in. You got an old wound healing and moving into the past, and you might be making a decision to walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you. Cause for celebration comes in as negativity moves into the past. Mel, did I make the right decision by walking away from tea? I'm only getting a 33% chance at this point that you've made the right decision. There's indecision coming in around the indecision. How do you like that? I don't know. I don't think that this is... I think something else is going to come up around this situation between the two of you. I don't know that it's totally a done deal. I don't know if he's going to reach out to you again or make you another offer or something like that. But I would say with the Two of Swords in reverse, it's not over yet. There's there's an indecision around it. 33% chance, yes, you made the right decision. That's kind of leaning towards no, that's not the right decision. You got to go with what you think is best, though. And if you feel like it was the best thing to do, then I would stick with it, regardless of what the cards say. But I think you're going to hear from him again with another offer of some type. I feel like it's getting dark in here. I wish that light wasn't so high. I'll have to figure something else out. Anyway. Yeah, will I get the job that Junior took my resume for? Yeah, you could get it. Absolutely. Julie, is it possible for me to get hired by New York City Health Hospital if I apply in November? I ask because somebody is telling me that I may have to wait a year to be considered due to how I left. Okay, let's see. You could still get hired there. Yeah. Yeah. With the way things are right now, yeah, I think you could definitely get hired there. No problem. Mel, did I make the right decision walking away from Pete? That was the right decision, yeah. Yep. Sarah, does DA care about me? Yes. Yep, that person does care about you. That's it. Everybody else? I got to everybody? Alrighty. Then I guess that's it for us tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow at some point. I should be home tomorrow. So tomorrow I shouldn't have a hard time getting on in the afternoon. Destiny General, sure. Cause for celebration comes in around you walking away from something that no longer serves you. Anything that's negative, you turn your back and walk away from it, it will lead you to something better. You got a Leo coming in, but you got strength coming in. You got a new journey on the horizon. You're feeling balanced, and you may also feel like you got a wish here that comes true. Have a little bit of patience with yourself. You're being guided by the divine. Don't be afraid to walk away from something that no longer serves you. Alrighty, that's it for me tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all for being here tonight. Have a